All right, this is a quick little recap from Activity 8.1, Building a Quadrilateral. So I'm going to walk through how to do these 3 different rotations using patty paper in my workbook. So the first one says to rotate triangle ABC 90 degrees clockwise around B. So because I'm going around B, that is my center of rotation. So first thing we always do, we need to trace with our patty paper. And you always want your patty paper, again, to be lined up perfectly straight. You don't want to be at any kind of curve like that to start. You always want it to be perfectly straight, just like that. And then I'm going to label A, B, and C. And we are going 90 degrees clockwise around B. So that means I'm going to put my pencil tip on B, and then I'm going to rotate my paper 1 time to the right. Because it is clockwise, I am turning to the right. So I just rotate my paper 1 time and then line it perfectly straight up again at the top. You should notice that it's making a perfectly straight line. So that was a 90-degree rotation clockwise. So what I'm going to do is, you can kind of see that it just almost looks like it reflected. So I'm just going to actually take my patty paper off, and I'm just going to sketch what that triangle looks like. And then I'm going to notice that this piece, once I rotated it, C now rotated to right here, and A rotated to down here. And I'm just going to mark that for right now. It doesn't really matter too much. And then the second one says to rotate triangle ABC 180 degrees clockwise around B. So again, I'm going to start with the original triangle ABC, and this time I'm going to rotate it 180 degrees. So that means I'm going to turn my paper around B 2 times. So this would be 90 degrees. Then I'm going to do it 1 more time, and that is 180. So again, I'm just going to sketch this image. So it came out right here, and then just like that. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. So I've done check, check, and now I need to rotate ABC 270 degrees clockwise around B. So this time I'm going to twist my paper 3 times to the right, and some of you might have already noticed what is going to happen. So 90, 180, 270. And you should notice that it makes a quadrilateral, hence the term building a quadrilateral. And if you notice, you would be able to say that this makes a square. So when we rotate 3 times a 90 degree, a 180, and a 270, when we rotate a triangle in 3 different degree measurements, it's going to create a square for us. So basically, those questions down below are just asking that. What would it look like when you rotate the 4 triangles 90 degrees clockwise around B? It's going to look like a square, which is what we just did. What would it look like when you rotate 4 triangles 180 degrees around B? So that means that we would have just done this and rotated it 180. So we would have twisted it twice. And if we would have done that, it would have looked like, I'm going to kind of sketch it actually down here, just a baby sketch. You would have had the original triangle, and then you actually would have had this triangle right there like that. And then what would it look like when you rotate the 4 triangles 270 degrees around it? It would look actually like a bigger triangle. So that's your original one. And then when you rotate it, that 270, it looks like that, which actually just creates one big triangle. And again, it's just a sketch, so it doesn't have to be perfect. So that is just your review on Activity 8.1. There will be another video in this lesson actually for the next Activity 8.2. So